That's you.
Yo,
That's 100%
did you ever try with that soy
Speaking
sauce?
of which, Omito versus Shodai. I'm not familiar with this Soul player.
Is Shodai repping the Mikado sessions like they have?
Oh, nice. 6K pickup. Ugh. Yo, still holding that level 2 to get the wall bounce. Hard knockdown. Goes right back to level 2. Johnny is a very scary character to play against. Has a lot of heavy hitting normals, a lot of mix-up options. Trick Joker transport. Keep the change. Nice RC. Back into the corner. Level 2 and single. Get your ass on his ground. Knockdown again. Toss another coin. Okay, really throw in the corner. Now this is where Soul can he can excel in that point, but Omito's a very confident player. He'll call you out on things that you're legit like, you know what, I could air dash here, but I don't want to take that guess, especially versus a character like Soul who has a DP.
One of my favorite things about this game is when you get that KO, doesn't matter what kind of move it is, you see that like that spin around.
The angle. They want you to know there was no angle you did not get hit. I know this is a 2D game, but these are 3D models, bro. You got hit.
Oh my God, life erased, dude.
Knockdown.
How's Johnny in this game?
He's considered one of the best characters in the game.
Still.
Yes. He's really good. Input wise, he's one of the oh my God, he baited the burst. Take that man's soul. Save it for later.
Kid Viper.
Yo, shout outs to KV. Look, he was reeling back there. He's like, damn. I gotta go to church Sunday. I ain't gonna be able to step in the door.
I don't think he'll be even able. I have a confession right there.
Oh, nice. Transport. Now, Johnny is one of the characters who does not actually have a run. There's a few characters in this game that doesn't have an actual run, and Johnny is one of those characters. So he has to faultless defense stop, use some of his meter to stop faster. That way he can, traverse the stage a little faster.
There were some weird lines in the background. Was that from the stage or the character?
I'm not sure which one lines you're talking about.
Slayer stage.
Oh, yeah. Like, this stage has, like, a swarm of bats in the background that, like, make different faces and stuff. So it's actually pretty cool.
That threw me off, man.
Nice RC just to keep that pressure going. That 2S. Oh, wow. YRC, the gun flame, he actually swung into it. This is going to give Shodai a chance. Oh, low air dash. Now, unlike a lot of games that we see being played, the fact that you have air dashes changes empty jumps. Did you hit a button? Oh my God, he 2D'd under it.
I wasn't able to punch though.
He needs to be really careful right now. Oh, run up throw again in Omito. Going down. Omito's one top 8 placer at EVO as well. I mean, he's definitely he's the top Johnny player that you guys want to look at. If you've ever wanted to pick up Johnny, he's the guy you want to look at. Input-wise, he's very hard. Like, he's one of those characters that you're going to need to put a little time in, but he definitely has a lot of tools to deal with characters as well as players who don't know, who aren't too familiar with how to deal with his pressure. Low air dash again. Oh, dive kick. There's a burst. Man, these guys are going crazy right now. Soul is very much considered like the cowboy of this game. He gets to do a lot of the things that he wants to. And in this game, you can YRC, which gives you a chance to throw out a projectile and run right behind it.
I've heard you say YRC a few times. Can you explain that to me?
Yeah. So YRC takes up 25% of your meter. Once your bar becomes green, you get 25%. And if you can do a move while it's recovering, or right after it comes out or before it comes out, you get a YRC, which only takes 25%.
What is a YRC?
A YRC is a yellow Roman cancel.
Got it.
And a red Roman cancel uses 50% of your meter. And that's why it's just called a regular Roman cancel. And then you have a purple Roman cancel that uses another 50%.
So basically it's canceling the recovery of your attacks?
Yes, it cancels the recovery or even sometimes the startup if you do it fast.
Why do you have a purple one?
A purple one means it's actually on like the recovery of it, because not every move can be canceled with YRC.
Okay.
So if you say you made a bad read, right? Let's just say you do a DP with Bayonetta, right? Yeah. And you say, well, you know what? That was a bad one. I'm gonna use all my meter just to say that it's a little safer. And since it freezes the screen, it gives you an extra chance to guess.
Yeah, so very similar mechanic to the rapid cancel, one more cancel in Persona, but in this game, the only game where you can actually do it off a whiffed attack.
Yes. Oh, nice RC. Like I said before, it spends 50% of that meter. And now, this is a very dangerous situation. Oh, my God.
Wait, does he has no burst?
Yeah,
all right, good.
No burst for either one of these guys. Oh, he stunned him. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yo, Omito is in trouble right now. He is on the verge of going down right now to Mikado Shodai. And Mikado is actually like the most dangerous place to play Guilty Gear like in the world.
Oh, wow.
Don't scare him away,
Bar
man.
none.
Amazing high-level players.
I'm just saying, those guys are really good.
That arcade is the spot for Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
telling you, the reason Majin Obama has to wear a tie every time he commentates is because he goes to Mikado. You know, they won't respect you otherwise. These guys are ridiculous. Oh, I thought that was a counter hit. 2D again. Burst. He didn't bait it this time.
Yo, is he going to close it out here?
Shodai.
Yo, he is beating the sleeves off of Omito. 2D again. That's 2. Oh, wow.
Oh, my
Omito
goodness
closed
gracious,
that.
dude.
And he is, you can tell, he's crying. My dude is crying right now.
My
That's
goodness.
how godlike
That
that
is
is.
crazy, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you right
man.
now, Omito is one of the best players in the world.
So, you have an Evolution 2017 Grand Finals for Guilty Gear this past year, which was Tomo Leo versus Omito Johnny. And we're about to see that in losers top 12 Guilty Gear at Evolution Japan to qualify for top 8.
What?
You get Evolution Grand Finals in the losers side bracket to qualify for top 8 at Evolution Japan.
Damn.
Just in case you didn't know what you were watching, Deacon Obama breaking it down, pass around the collection plate, drop off your $5.
Man, nobody pays tithing around here, man. You know what it is. But
Yo,
anyway.
I'm going to tell you what my mama told me. Keep a quarter, put in $1. Just saying. Just saying.
Your mother is a good woman, Steve. A great woman.
Shout out to Rockwell Knuckles. He's probably never going to see this, but there you go.
All right, Obama Leo versus Johnny on paper. What does it look like?
Johnny
hard
has
as hell.
Johnny has advantage just because of reach. He has consistent return, but the big thing is Leo. Tomo Leo in particular, very strong with reads, but Leo in general as a character has very, very high return. Especially with Tomo, what you're going to see him trying to do in general is play kind of a two-paced match. In the beginning, he's going to want to try to conserve meter, save up his gauge, then try to use some of the Roman cancel system. Of course, that works as a free cancel. He's going to try to find a way in. It's tough because Johnny has such great range. He is able to control the sky, the ground, you name it. But if Tomo can find his in, and if he can get a good press, get a good hit, he'll have meter afterwards to confirm in the super. You're just going to watch his life. You're going to watch Johnny's health just get erased.
Yeah, however, if, and you know I'm a Leo player, tatted on my neck, if Omito can keep Leo out,
That's right.
it is going to be so much more difficult. You will definitely, you can very possibly see a body in this set
You'll
right
definitely
here.
feel the struggle trying to get in, for sure. And the other part that's going to come into play here, Omito and Tomo. Tomo in particular is pretty well known for both his Yomi and his Abare. He will wake up with anything. He's he's just like a caged animal. Just you got to keep him locked up.
Just like that.
Yeah.
He ate a coin and
round,
did a flash.
round opening, he eats the coin, flash kicks at round start just like that.
Man.
This is just very much how he is. You have to get a sense for his button timing, his Abare patterns, and be able to punish him that way. At Grand Finals at Evolution 2017, Omito was able to tame him completely, iced him out. And actually, these two played in a 1-5 at the Mika 10.
Yes, I saw
at
that.
the Mika 10 qualifier last week. And it went down to the wire, man. Down to the last round. Both of them had blinking health. Omito clutched it out. Who's going to take it here today to move on to Evolution Japan? Read on the burst. Talk to
Let
me.
me get that. Let me get that. And knock
Now
down.
drop him.
Keep the change, you filthy animal. Every time he tosses the coin, I'm like,
I think of
keep the
Scrooge
change.
McDuck every time. A penny for your thoughts. Cut him
yo,
through this
shoot the
5 heavy.
change.
Don't you dare.
Shoot it. Ugh. And I'm taking off a lot of damage, but it just looks cool. That's all right.
The white Johnny versus the white Leo.
The Pope John Leo himself.
Ooh, good punish on that. And that blue flash that you saw there, that's called Blitz Shield. That's essentially a parry, or if you played Street Fighter 4 before, it's like focus attack. You can think of it that way. If you standing blitz, you'll be able to blitz highs and mids. If you low blitz, you'll be able to counter or parry the lows. That time he took a guess on the high, Tomo was able to identify it, cut him up low. Got counter hit damage as a result. And again, you see big counter hits, stance turn S. Leo is a stance character. He has 2 sets of normals as a result.
And it's really part of his mix-up game.
Yeah.
He knocks you down, goes in the back turn, while he actually crossed up with Berserker Slash and a perfect.
Damn girl.
And a perfect.
He'll run it back.
Now, like I said, like you said before, the fact is that if Leo gets any meter, you saw RC right there.
Yeah.
If he can control that, he's going to save that meter to make a potential comeback. The fact of the matter is that if Johnny can hit you with a coin, he gets level 2. Any combo after that he can confirm is going to hurt a lot, but Tomo does not want that to happen. He's going to block that. That was a safe jump. That was so good. YRC and a throw break. That's 0.
Running,
you got to be ready.
And Omito, another thing about his offense, he is very good in terms of, when you talk about Johnny players, what in my opinion, what separates Omito a lot, something about his core game, he's able to incorporate the throw so well. Johnny gets a combo after his throw. That's not every character in Guilty Gear. But Omito in particular is able to implement it in his offense so well.
Oh, flash kick.
Flash kick, he has the meter to burn it, and there you go.
Max damage right here.
And break his ankles.
Yeah.
Stand up, young man.
You can do some crazy damage. Flash kick, RC to dust, back down is one of the best things you can do. I mean, he has two options. He can either go to flash kick after the H, or he can do flash kick, dust back down to the ground just to push you to the corner.
That's right.
And that's what you saw right there.
And Leo he's not necessarily a big body, but he does have movement. Despite that having a command dash, right? Yeah. It can be difficult for him to move around and compete with some of the more mobile characters of the game. But again, focus on that return. When he gets those hits, he makes them count.
Remember I was talking about how Johnny needs to use meter to move around.
Right.
Leo is actually kind of the same way. He doesn't have a run like a lot of the other Guilty Gear characters. He only has a dash. So, and he can't even faultless cancel it like Johnny cancels it. He has to eat the dash, and then he gets that ground.
We've been talking a lot about Leo, too. Johnny, of course, on the two-player side, this character is also a stance character. If you want to talk about his stance is essentially a unique, he goes into a stance and he can choose an attack from it, right? Or you can move around from it, or you can cancel it completely. And the way it works is when he hits you with those coins, his stance level goes up. To keep it simple, the higher the number at the bottom right corner of your screen, the more dangerous Johnny is. It becomes more dangerous to challenge him. He's going to get higher return in terms of his combos.
Sounds like Shun D from Virtua Fighter.
A little bit.
Yeah, maybe shades of it. Yeah,
bit,
definitely shades of that.
Has a limited amount of coins per round, but
he has a super that replenishes them as well.
And he can actually do a combo off of that. But Omito in control right now.
That's right. This is your Evolution 2017 champion for a reason.
And that back turn stance, he can't block, but he does have a counter. He has moves that are
Finally gets the counter hit.
This is gonna hurt like hell.
Damn, look at the red.
Back down to the ground, and this is the mix.
Stand up, young man.
Dead.
Burns the gauge.
Oh no! Okay.
With the very last hit.
Look at that red. That's like 70%.
Yeah.
That's this character again.
You see him winding up. He's like, yeah, you thought she was gonna live.
And like we said, he's a little bit hindered in terms of mobility, right? And he has these very big buttons that are also easy to whiff punish as well. But again, the return. When he drops those Tims on, you can't block Tims on your forehead.
You definitely can't. Those are steel toes, bro. Knocked down.
Good mid-screen conversion here. And Johnny, of course, a consistent character with his return, overall, but not nearly as high as what Leo's going to get.
That was such a hard call out with that flash kick coming from Tomo.
Ooh, catches him attacking with the jump D. Burst super, and Omito right back in the mix. This unscaled super damage.
RC though, and he is dead. He had full meter right there and no burst coming from Tomo. That says a lot. And I'm telling you right now, I'm one of those guys. Before I brush my teeth, before I take a piss, I burst. I want you to know that I'm trying to live, bro. That burst able to stop.
Do you get a burst per round, or how do you earn a burst?
And it's based on time as well.
It's based on time and hits. You start the match with a burst and it stops any combo. However, you can bait it.
Right.
So it's like if you see somebody about to burst, you can call it out. But there's offensive and defensive burst. He's gonna block that.
Yeah, what you just saw, Rick, was a gold burst. That's an offensive burst. Your reward is that. Look at that. Omito got full meter for hitting that gold burst like that. You get access to gauge. Of course, that's potential power in this game. Not just potential for damage, but combo extensions, movement. You can use it in so many ways.
Oh, YRC just to get the throw. Back turn. That is an overhit.
Dead angle just to break the pressure. And that's a guard cancel attack. It's an invincible blowback like that, and it's going to stop his offense. He got the corner for it, but Tomo's still very... Man, he's putting these flash kicks out there. Gets the counter hit.
You might be dead, bro.
From the super, that's a wrap. I told you this character, when he gets his touches, look at the health bars, man. It's evident.
When I say look at the damage, this is where it comes from. I'm dead serious, because it's like, you're like, oh, I'm skating. I'm doing pretty good right now. And then you get hit.
You can outplay him for 90 seconds, but if he goes ham for 5, you're going to lose. You got to keep the monkey in his cage. It's really, I'm serious.
Damn, shout outs to H&M. Anyway.
That's why I laughed. That's why I laughed.
Oh, I was late on that meme, but yeah. And you see the result of having coined up stance for Johnny. His pressure gets better.
Oh, yeah.
This is F up.
And there we go. When he puffs that smoke on you, you cannot block the stance attack afterwards.
Yeah, he has Insinger, and it can hit low, it can hit mid. But if he has that mist on you, it's actually called Mist Finder. And if he hits you, it actually is unblockable. So
Cool.
And he
You
can
saw it
knock
come to play
down
there.
into it, so you have to be careful.
And here we go, set point both ways, man. Last round. And that's a bad trade for Tomo. Gave Omito level 3. He's going to get big return off of this.
And this is loser's bracket, ladies and
Hops
gentlemen.
to keep it just to keep his pressure really tight here. You see the effects of it.
And
Really tight pressure. You got to hold this.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you jump, you're going to get cut.
now he has one more chance to bring this back.
What's the
can bring
burst play?
this
What's the
back.
play on the burst?
Yeah, Leo's that kind of character, baby. Come on. Come on.
He's going to
Look at the damage.
snipes him out the air. Omito Johnny moving on. Tomo
Steve, what
Leo,
was that face?
second place at Evolution 2017. Unfortunately, going to miss top 8 here at Evolution Japan. Omito still alive.
So Ogawa coming up. I believe this is back to Guilty Gear. Ogawa versus Locks. Who is Locks?
Locks, of course, famous Jam player, long-time Jam player. Played Batman initially in Exert as well. Went back to Baby Mama. Oh, what's good? Oh,
We got more cup noodles.
So Obama, tell me about Jam, man, because
So I'm gonna tell you right now. I just came from KIT. Shout outs to Elvin Shadow.
I'm glad you brought it.
And I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been following
KIT, Faustings.
my apologies, Frosty Faust.
I mean, KIT nice too. Don't get me wrong. KIT nice too.
But I've been in the Guilty Gear scene for quite some time. One of the guys that I had the pleasure of growing up and watching develop as a Jam player during 2K actually beat Teresa, who was one of the best Jam players in the world.
I think
and
on paper, huge upset, right?
That was
and
a super huge upset.
And again, Teresa got top 8 at Evolution 2017 with that character. Went to Frosty Faustings, didn't make top 8 at an American tournament.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, during 2K, who I've known since he was like 15 or 16, made that top 8.
Yes, he did.
With Jam, nonetheless.
wow, I respect, because you mentioned Doran 2K. I remember when I was learning Elphelt, I was watching a lot of Doran 2K.
The only reason he played that character was because Jam
Jam
wasn't
wasn't
in the game.
And you know when she was
when
initially
Jam first came out, though, I mean, it was a while before that transition.
Oh yeah, she was pretty bad.
when she initially came out, yeah, it was rough. It was rough. But obviously, Rev 2 update, she got a lot of big changes. And now, I mean, she's not quite the monster that maybe we remember from years and years ago, but she's definitely a formidable opponent. I'd say I put her mid, high mid.
Oh
certainly.
no, she definitely has the options to deal with.
She can dish.
I guarantee you right now, Zato has definitely been a problem for a lot of the players in the Guilty Gear series, but I guarantee you, Jam is one of those characters who has enough normals. She has puffball. She can charge up her specials. She can deal with this pressure a lot better than most. And watching this Locks player go in versus a player like Ogawa, who is considered a god of Guilty
His
Gear.
name's synonymous with the game.
Right.
Right.
He's been a god for like 12 years or something. Like, since I've been playing, I've known who Ogawa was. And I've been playing since I was 16 years
Steve,
old.
you don't win an Evolution, you don't win 3 SPO Tokekis, you don't win as much as he does in this game without being a boss.
What the hell just happened to his life bar? It's like 5 seconds.
Well, that's the power of Jam in this version, man.
Yo.
And especially, look, bro, you see Jam has the ability to card up, and those improve her special attacks, right? She also has the ability to cancel her specials into her other specials. So she snowballs.
Right.
And it's really dangerous, especially when she gets you in the corner. She's carded up on her overhead wheel kick like that. It's tough to block, man.
Oh, wow. And on top of that, she's one of those characters. Since she's an up-close character, she doesn't have a projectile. She has a parry. She's a very much so a scrambler character. Like this right here. You see a lot of trades, but they still come out in her favor. And if you can control that pace, you're doing a lot better.
Yeah,
that was not a bad
He
trade.
got put in the corner, but look at what he got off of just those hits. He got a lot of meter to work with, and he had the corner for a moment. That's where Jan becomes a problem, especially with the way her combos were changed in this game. Watch her move, man. She looks like a combo video.
So I'm going to tell you right now, if you see her charge, right, and if you look down over her tension bar, that's the round, baby.
Does that look like it should work? Does that look like it should work?
No, and definitely does not. So if you look down over Jam's life bar, you'll see that she'll do a charge. When she waves her hand, she gets a charge. But she can do a max charge. And if she gets that max charge, any special move that she hits you with actually knocks you down. That means she gets that much better. She gets that much stronger. She gets that much more pressure. Oh my God, counter hit Noboru and an early burst.
Early burst out. He didn't want any parts of that. Again, also Jam, obviously she's an up-close fighter, right? Momentum, very important. There's the bait burst.
Yep. Go!
To the other side, carding up Max.
And I can tell you right now, Zato is one of those characters who does not have much life.
I can tell.
Oh, wow.
Max
Full
DP?
Max DP right there, like Obama said. Great pressure.
Gets the high heavy wheel kick
And this is
conversion.
the round.
This is obliteration.
Locks on the verge of putting Ogawa out of the tournament before top 8.
4 rounds straight.
I'm going to tell you right now, and before this match even ends, the fact that you see this kind of evolution in a game like Guilty Gear is not unknown. If I've been playing for a very long time, and it's always been this way. A lot of people look at Guilty Gear and they say, how do you deal? How do you cope? You look at players like this. That's why Mikado, that's why Japan is the homeland of Guilty Gear. You see characters, you see players that come out versus gods, and you want to see how they do. Oh, parry to get through the drill.
And that was a big momentum break, too. Ogawa had complete control this round. Now he's in trouble. Those two counter hits, okay, adding up. He takes the corner. Good burst out from Locks.
Oh, wow. Slow it down just a tad. Nice air dash to get out of there. Eddie, one of the only characters that has
counter hits adding up.
Oh, you're dead. Nice game, Ogawa. I'll see you next time. Oh,
bad burst of Locks puts Ogawa out of Evolution Japan. Crazy.
That was so quick.
Before top 8.
Before, missing top 8, that's crazy.
Zadi versus Ruki.
And here we go, another matchup between two longtime veterans. Ruki, of course, from West Japan, representing Dizzy. She is not a character that gets a lot of shine on these big stages.
Man.
We saw Kazuki earlier at Pre-Evolution Japan Sai doing work.
Wait. Before you finish talking.
Yeah, go.
To the people who thought Dizzy was not good, you're dumb. I'm sorry, they buffed this character for no Obama. Am I wrong?
How much she get buffed?
I think she's nasty now. I think she's nasty.
I think she's nasty now, but it's not like she wasn't nasty at first. It's one of those characters that a lot of people don't know much about. So they're like, oh, this Dizzy character, she's okay, she's not that good. And they're like, well, they don't think she's good.
I want to know how much she got buffed, because when Dizzy first dropped, I tried playing her and I understood
you're one of those guys.
Why her name was Dizzy, dude.
Well, now you know.
Playing Ryan Hunter, playing Hotashi, I understand exactly why this character's name is Dizzy.
Very low stun protection, right? You make a couple mistakes, you're going to get Dizzy. That's what happens.
How much did she get buffed?
Well, look, man, literally every patch that happened since she's been released has been just pages of Dizzy buffs. And
seriously, he's true. He's telling you the truth right now.
And the thing is, so like her merits of her gameplay, right? First of all, the zoning is going to stand out. But the other thing, her air movement. She's in the top class of air movement in this game. She can clear the screen very, very quickly. She has 2 air dashes. That's not everyone gets 2 air dashes in this game. So in particular, in the ground game, you try to play her, right? There's oftentimes you'll be in range of her counterattacks and you won't realize it, right? So the big thing with this game also is you want to be able, characters with long reach that are able to check her for summoning her. She has familiars, right?
Yeah.
She uses those to zone. If you can get a long range character or be able to use your gauge in order to check her from summoning, you can control her. But if she gets started, man, she's a very nasty girl. And look,
a nasty girl?
Bro, she's nasty, bro. What do you want me to say?
You'll tell your friends about her?
She's 8 years old, Steve. In the story, she's 8 years old.
Whoa, bro.
In the story, I don't think like that.
Whoa.
No Kevin Spacey. No Kevin Spacey.
On the other side, Raven. Tell me about Raven. I know a little about Raven. I played my homie Mystic a little bit. Played Raven, but what's the deal with
Raven, of course, another stance character, right? He levels up. If you look in the bottom left corner of your screen, you're going to see a unique gauge that's called the excitement gauge. Basically, keep it real simple for you, Rip. I see you looking confused over there.
No, I'm looking confused because she does not look 8 years old. I'm just saying.
Yo,
everybody
he just said,
Rip,
no Kevin Spacey.
Steve.
Stop.
Let them show a Bridget trailer. Let them show a Bridget trailer.
Tell me about Raven, please.
If they show a Bridget trailer, I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm done.
Bruh,
I'm telling you right now.
If there's a hot dog there, I'm asking for mustard. Because they got.
I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I'm so glad it's like 6 a.m. back.
But anyway, back to Zadi Raven. Of course, this is a standout pilot for this character. You're going to want to keep your eyes on the bottom left corner of your screen, right? He has this unique excitement gauge. Keep it real simple for you, Rip. Yeah. He gets excited, bad things happen. Okay? He's going to improve his specials. He's going to give him more hits. He's going to get more damage. He's going to get better return. In general, it's just going to be a bad look.
8 years
and
old.
Raven right now is the second best character in this game, right?
Okay, Raven.
No, that's true.
Calm down.
A lot of
8
people.
years old, Rip.
I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, yo, Rip, keep it in your pants.
Rip,
I was talking about Raven, bro.
If
these are trying times, Rip. Trying times.
Raven is one of those characters that scares a lot of people because he's a vortex-heavy character in the world of Guilty Gear. Dizzy, not to be taken lightly, is very much a vortex setup. Don't hit the wrong button, you might get killed character.
That's right. And something cool about this matchup as well. This is Tozai-sen. This is going to be the heart of what we see tomorrow, I think. The East-West Coast matchup in Japan. It's special not just in Guilty Gear, but in every fighting game. It shaped these scenes. And you're seeing it right now. Ruki Dizzy from West Japan up against Zadi's East Japan representative. And this is Zadi, also a long-time Guilty Gear player. He qualified for the first SBO Tokeki in 2003.
That's true.
you
Wake
see that
up
reversal
super
super?
Hellfire, and it's gonna hurt.
And something special about Ruki's playstyle, he's actually very simplistic. He doesn't do these crazy combos. He's not going to be someone that you see do a lot of high-tech stuff. His emphasis is on neutral. And it's very simple but clean Oki. And he's been very effective with it. He got top 3 a couple weeks ago at the Arc System Works Fighting Game Award show.
Yeah.
And he busted grapes on every bad brother from East Japan on the way there. I'm telling you. And you see some of those Ravens obnoxious jump normals. Unable to finish though, and here comes Ruki. Bursting coming, gets the read, and she has the best normal for those close range burst punishes.
You definitely just told him he was about to burst, and he baited that bad boy and won the round.
I would have won that. Why did he burst like that against me? Why did they burst against that? Come on, man.
Hey, yo, I swear to God, I've been saying that for 5 years. I'm not even joking.
Like, why you burst like that against him? Get me to win.
Let me be in this top 16.
Yeah, and you see, right, and look, Raven, of course, obviously this character a love letter to the Darkstalker series, right? Heavy love for the Guilty Gear has a lot of low-key love for the Darkstalker series. You can see this character very obviously inspired by Jeddah, and it's gonna shine with his set play. You'll see it rip when he puts that ball out there and starts running the high-low game afterwards.
Oh, wow.
He can fly. He's like Peter Pan. But here we go, Ruki dizzy rocking and rolling in this corner, got meter.
Sets out that ice fish. That ice fish can shoot out a beam or it can bite you.
And it's so scary because look at how low to the ground she gets too. Shit, that's all high.
And that fish can take a hit for you. So you can make somebody swing, hit the fish, and then you can open them up. Nice YRC. Oh, and he stood to block that burst. Zadi definitely would have blocked that, gets an opening, and misses the Gatling for the sweep. YRCs, what a blitz.
And we were talking about this earlier with Tech and Steve. There's just certain situations, especially in Tekken, where you just have to make decisions. The game forces you to make decisions. Dizzy's Okazeme, she forces you to make decisions. Like you talked about using the fish as a meat shield, essentially. You're going to get in a lot of those situations here. Zadi swooping on him.
Oh,
the super hit!
What? Using a mirror.
Ruki Dizzy about to go up one game.
Oh, that's done.
That's combo damage off the throw. Very important for Dizzy. She gets combo off of throw. And Ruki, big statement from him.
So they're just going to keep nerfing this character, huh? They're just going to keep doing it? Keep doing it, all right.
I don't even get salty anymore. Look, man, I play Bedman. I don't even get salty anymore, bro. I just get sad.
I'm looking at the screen, and it's a Tekken 7 match coming up, and Jesus.
There's a lot of them going on. I looked at the other screen.
Oh, my God.
Evolution Japan, man.
I don't know what stream this is on, but we
Japan.
got Take versus JDCR. Going on some stream.
I know that there's like Japanese streams also going on, man. Find it wherever you can because there's a lot of action going on right now.
It's got to be top 8, man. We got some kind of time slip, time war. I don't know what happened, man.
I'm gonna bank on Spooky right now.
Wow.
I hope to God I get to see some of this.
And Ruki, he blocked the first hit of Swoop, ran up and threw Zadi. That's an interesting exchange there. Tech jump S and tech jump P, man. Raven just has such good buttons on the ground, but also in the air too. He can just control you everywhere.
Nice block. Now, in this situation versus a character like Raven, you definitely want to faultless. Make him take that extra guess. And in most situations, he's going to have to dash in one more time or commit to command throw. So that's what you're looking for.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Steve. Something that Nage, who is an expert in this matchup, talks a lot about in his blog. He says, you want to force the Raven player to reconsider. If they want to reset you, you better be ready with that mash after the FD. You better make them think, oh, God. Because it's something else about Raven Rip. He has low health, right, DC?
Yeah.
One of the lowest HP characters in the game, but he has high guts to compensate. But you can easily dizzy him. He has very low dizzy protection.
So guts is what happens when your life gets really low.
Right.
You're taking hit and your life gets to a certain part of the life bar, and it depends on the character. And that means it takes a lot more damage to kill you.
Right.
Now, potentially, if you look at characters like Chip, characters like Dizzy, Chip has some of the highest guts in the game. It becomes a lot harder to take.
Because he's American, he's tough.
Yeah, exactly. And he's an ex-crackhead. So we already know how sturdy crackheads are.
Is that how he teleports around?
That's the low. Hanzo, don't look at me.
Why do you think his hair is white, Rip? Why do you think his hair is white?
To me now.
It all makes sense.
That is actually, I have the manual at my house right now.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Gets punished by Zadi, though. Push to the wall, and this is where you do not want to be against this character.
And that's what I was talking about, that faultless. And once again, it's not really bad in this matchup for Dizzy because, like you said, Obama, she has 2 air dashes. And it's very rare for a character to have 2 air dashes. I believe it's only Dizzy and Milia still to this day.
What are the differences in air dashes?
So it's really nothing that's different other than like
how much space they come through, how much range.
Got it.
Dizzy in particular covers a lot of horizontal space.
Okay.
Yeah. And on top of that, in Guilty Gear, there's since you can use your meter to faultless defense or guard, you can stop moves. Like you can stop dashing early using that meter, and you can do the same with air dashes, but it only activates after a certain amount of time. And those are things you need to keep in mind if you want to play Guilty Gear at a competitive level. If he's back there and he tries to air dash, faultless defense stop, you know that judging by how much meter he has, that he's not going to be able to do it early. The moves have startup, and those all play into stopping that air dash early. You have to respect it.
Obama, tell me about this swoop, man. Why is he getting opened up by the swoop so many times?
The swoop hits
the perfect.
So the swoop is his air dash, but it actually is an attack as well.
Yep.
So it plays into his Oki. You saw him put that ball on Ruki towards the end. That's the fundamental basis of Raven's Oki. He's going to put that ball on you, especially when, again, that excitement gauge is high.
Yeah.
The ball does more hits depending on how high his excitement is. So his Okizeme improves as a result of, again, he's a snowball character. You let him get one command grab, he's going to get a little bit excited. Let him get two, all of a sudden his chest is pumping a little bit. Then now his moisture levels are rising. Now you're getting hit by these balls 4 times. Now it snowballs from there. It's tough.
Can I see how excited he is?
Look at the bottom left corner of your screen, above the super gauge.
Legitimately, his tongue comes out of his mouth.
His tongue comes out. He's a freak, man, for sure. He's not a problem.
He said he's a freak. Well, actually, like lore-wise, I guess we haven't talked about the lore at all. So this dude, Raven, is actually a masochist. He hurts himself, and he gets more excited. That makes him, like he can actually go into a stance
6B
where he
anti-air
takes damage, and he actually gets more excitement meter.
Okay.
So it's one of those things where you have to be aware of it. It actually affects the super, it affects the special moves, and it affects the special level of those moves. So he gets a command throw, or he can get a combo after it if he's at a certain level. You see?
Right, and we know that not just from story mode, but also Game FAQ's forums as well. Shout outs to them. But here we go. D-Fish gets an air throw, and that's, again, throws very fundamental for Dizzy's offense. She can't convert air hits into knockdowns easily, but she's going to take that tech time in the air to summon a familiar and again go back to her zoning game.
Peep that bottom left quarter, man. You seen that excitement?
You see his tongue out?
That thing is excited as hell right now.
Moisture levels very high.
That's like me in Japan. Damn.
Unfortunately, it doesn't last very long.
Get that man some paper towels.
Just like me.
They didn't go out the corner. Zadi rocking and rolling now. Punish on the charge blitz. Zadi able to take this round. Blessing him with that ball. Gets a counter hit confirmed.
Knockdown. Final
set point,
round,
and I'm telling you, this is a hot one. You see a lot of the GG scene in the back.
They're going crazy.
I'm telling you, Rip, I'm gonna teach you some Japanese. Tozai sen. East-West battle. That's what this is.
West battle, damn right.
Back dash on the command grab.
Let's go, West Coast.
Stay same side. Get the throw in the corner.
She
gets a combo here. You built. Baby. Sing that ice fish.
Like I said before, if you hit, look, that's a bait out. He wants you to hit a button so you can try to hit him, and it's going to be a counter hit on the next hit. Nice 6H just to keep him honest. Eats the ice fish. Another 6H to knockdown. Summons that fire fish. That's a new move in Extra with Dizzy. Dunk.
And you see now, right? He got that command grab. All of a sudden, a little bit excited.
He's a little bit excited. The red bar's going up.
Gets the shield. Bite him, fish.
YRC exchanging YRC cancel. Zadi comes out the victor. Gonna pin him to the ground. That changed her horizontal movement. You saw her air dash became shorter as a result.
Oh God, the dead angle. You still get counters.
Now, Ruki, you got a chance. Ice Pillar YRC. They're swooping on each other, man.
It's getting crazy. It's the final round.
Yeah.
Almost had a punish on the needle.
Oh wow, sends out the spike.
Gets the grab.
Damn.
Combo. Burst incoming.
Oh no.
What's the play on the burst? What's the play? There's the goal burst.
YRC.
Ruki Dizzy in top 8.
Yo, West Coast.
West Coast.
2P.
And here we go right now. Kedako May, originally from West Coast Japan. He moved to Tokyo recently. We see him in Mikado every night. This brother is, have you seen the golf glove? He plays with the golf glove.
No way.
I'm serious. He got a golf glove just to play.
I thought he said he had a golf club. I was like, how the hell does he play with a golf club?
That would be an effective weapon for sure. But I told you, look at him.
Oh, damn, there it is.
Oh, snap.
The Nike Sport? Holla at him. Come on.
Yo, he's opening up sponsorship opportunities for the FGC right now.
That's right. They call him Frame Oji-san, the old man frame data, because he's the one that gets most of the frame data. Right when the game releases, usually he'll go to the arcade and take with 60 FPS cameras and just he'll go frame by frame, figure all of it out.
All right. I'm feeling a little more comfortable with Hamburg. Elphelt, this is my baby.
That's right.
Here,
this dude, Hamburg in particular, made a really big impact when Elphelt was first released. He performed at Toshingeki Tots, which of course was that big event for Guilty Gear a few years back when Daigo stepped to Ogawa, and That event made waves in a lot of ways, for sure. Put this game on the map.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason I became a fan of Daigo was because I watched him play
Definitely not 8 years old.
Guilty Gear.
Really?
I watched
The way he played the game, yeah.
No,
the way he played the game.
people don't understand. If you go back and watch Daigo play Guilty Gear and XX, I guarantee you'll be like, that's not, that's Daigo. I guarantee you to blow your mind.
Like I said, I'm glad you brought it up because a lot of people don't realize, man. KOF, Guilty Gear, a lot of the top your favorite players, they have histories in this game.
Yeah. So Obama, tell me, man, he was Elphelt player back in the day. Rev 2 though, not as experienced in. What have they changed about Elphelt? Is she still my big?
She's still good. I mean, she's taking nerfs, but she still has unblockable. You have to use meter for it most of the time now. At least 25% to be able to, because the reticle takes longer to become unblockable, right? So now you have to use some gauge in order to get your unblockable. But in general, she's still very strong.
Listen, can I still lock people down in the corner with shotgun?
Absolutely. It's a little bit worse, but it's still highly oppressive. Almost like the way police are oppressive on brothers in the United States right now.
It happens.
Here we go.
That was Rip. That wasn't me.
And of course, this is a little too real for me.
I had to clarify.
Come on, man. This been going on for hundreds of years. Ain't nobody paying attention. Come on now. You're not wrong.
I'm just saying, if Rip said it, you know it's real. I'm just being real.
Hey, I know this is trouble. Here we go. Gotta hit off the beach ball. What do the Tekken people like to say? She likes to party, Kedako?
Yeah, she definitely
They
likes to
working
party.
in this corner against the Dolphin, burning the meter.
Yo, she hurt.
They on the burst, Hamburg there. Shooting that child. Oh, man, that's
The
awful.
porpoise. Ugh.
And here we go, the NRA supporting him. Locking him down in that corner. Gold burst from Kedako gets all that meter. This character very dangerous with meter. And you see why. Gets the super right off the bat. Kedako up 1 game over Hamburg.
Possible drop on that 5H or... Well, why did he not do the additional hits of the 5H?
They changed the hitbox of it, I believe.
Oh,
they shortened
really?
it, actually.
But you can still get Bridal Express.
Yeah, you can still get Bridal
and
Express off a cancel.
A lot of people don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand why.
How much shorter is this hitbox?
It's not that. It wasn't changed that much. Again, it's very small, minuscule changes. She's still very strong, man. She's still. I still consider her top 7, top 8, something like that.
I definitely give her.
I want to say that's one of my favorite parts or things about Guilty Gear is that when they do the updates, the patches, the characters don't change as much as they do in maybe like Blaze Blue or Persona, man.
It just depends.
Well, this is recently a rough update. I'll check on that.
Bro,
Chip and Raven are very impressive in this game. I'll put it that way.
Oh, is Chip coming back?
Chip has already been back.
I mean, I'm not seeing any Chips today.
Well, they might. If there's one in, he might still be in winners as well.
I'll be sick.
Well, I don't know about that, Rip. I don't like
Hey, Chip was my boy before. That's why.
You're saying that now.
We'll see.
But I want to see you try to block him, especially.
I don't want to block him. I want to play with him.
Especially when he put them ninja daggers on you, boy. You ain't ready for that.
I'm telling you right now.
There's the shotgun pressure, but you saw him use that faultless defensive mechanic that Steve was talking about earlier. Sacrificing a little bit of your meter to give yourself some space. You're going to eat a little bit more block stun as a result, but you push them out, give yourself a chance to escape the corner. And you saw that jump out IB on the Dolphin. Unfortunately, gets tagged by the beach ball there. Putting that Pineberry out, again, cover me like Cable. Cover me. And then he checks her full screen. Look at that. That is not Counter-Strike Source. That is not CSGO. That is 1.6. Damn. And again, that's matchup knowledge. You saw him use that air normal to check the grenade throw like that. You can actually tap the grenade with your normals and put it right back in her face. It's too much of a potent threat to just let her do it in neutral like that. She can control the ground with it so well. You got to be able to put it back in her face. She's going to throw it at you like that.
That was actually one of the first nerfs that came for Elphelt.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that you're able to hit back.
She was super obnoxious before,
Oh, before you couldn't even hit it back?
You couldn't even hit it back.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
And there you go. And that's the Yomi there, right? So you blitz the initial
Air
grenade, and then you have the option of taking action or trying to blitz the shot, but she can hold the shot. So there's Yomi there. And Hamburg, that's the #1 thug, baby. I seen him wear a do-rag, it's true.
Oh, damn. With her like that, I wouldn't believe I definitely believe it.
I just imagine the other guy in a do-rag too.
You can see it, definitely, right? You can see it.
I definitely can see that. Very nonchalant guy right there. Yo, that auto with the thumbs up.
Yeah, and that's, again, May, very simple. I call her a simple character. She has a lot of charge-based normal. I think she's tough execution-wise, in my opinion.
She's definitely tough execution-wise.
She has very good rewards. She's pretty consistent, I'd say. Very good set play. Fairly unique. This beach ball, got to watch out for it. Again, you tap her, it goes away, right?
Yeah, it kind of kills the mix-up. Oh, cancel on the shotgun.
Oh, she can just cancel it too?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, that character's pretty stupid. Oh, nice close
Nice
S.
IB close S like that. Super aware.
Overhead.
And again, this is a player that we don't see on too many big stages, right? Hamburg, he's had a couple big showings, but he's not really out there like that. But people have known about this guy for a long time. He's very strong. Jumping out of range with Dolphin, and then she rides it.
Oh,
5H, you can duck it now. You saw him wait on it.
You actually always been able to duck it?
Yeah.
People are just, they get too afraid.
They're woke to it now, for sure.
Got him. Set point.
Kedako in control right now. Hamburg. So you said Kedako is the guy or Hamburg?
Kedako.
Okay.
Kedako is the main player, Hamburg the Elphelt player.
Kedako is the old school frame data guy?
Yes, they call him Frame Oji-san.
Frame Oji-san. It's a sick name.
Like
and again, originally from Osaka, he's been living in Tokyo recently, been playing every night in Mikado. And again, it's just something with Guilty Gear. I feel maybe it might be true with Tekken as well to a degree, but Guilty Gear specifically, there are RIP DC. You can't imagine how many incredible players there are that don't have big wins. And Kedako is someone, he's been the evolution every year since X release.
What?
He's got 9th place 3 times in a row.
Damn.
Can you believe that?
A lot of people don't, like you said before, there's a lot of people who aren't familiar with a lot of these players in the scene. I would have super.
Unblockable?
And it didn't work.
Final round.
He definitely did exactly what I thought, and it didn't work.
And this is elimination point. Wow. Dolphin ended just in time to go under the 5 heavy. Gets a punish.
Oh, God, that's
Runs up, gets the 10.
Look at the damage.
Hell
Look at
damage.
the
She's
look
swinging
at
that
the
anchor,
damage.
boys. Burst super.
No, SeaWorld.
That's the Disney. What's the final burst? Doesn't even matter. Kedako in top 8.
That little girl hurts.
6H, dude.
When she starts swinging that anchor, oh my God, I just cringe. Please don't hurt me.
The way the screen shakes when she hits you with the anchor, oh God.
He didn't even have the option to burst at the end. The 6H did all that damage.
ホワイトライオンとかもライオンキングですかね。さあ、トモレオ、ミカド正代 VS トモレオ、ソル対レオ。おそらくこのソルのメインケースへの足払い、これに対してレオはどうアプローチするか、これが非常にこの試合のネックになるんじゃないかなと。さあ、そしてここはバーストはしっかりガードしている。東からだから手向けの攻め、歩いてカンシールド、これは使っている。ガードポイント、シャガハイはこれは距離が合わなかったですね。さあツバイト、足払いリボルバー、ジャンプ D、 ここは後ろ投げしたのはトモレオ、これぶっ放していく。トマキャンジャンプ D 固めてめちゃくちゃ回していた。あ、ゲージがある。はい手向け、決まらない。対5部ゲージは正代がリード。しかしタッチ系が刺さる。連合の膝、まずはトモレオ、下から追いかけて空中投げ、直が手向け中段エース、手向けエースですね。さあうまく追い払う。社外ガードを出すと割り込んでいる。足払いガフレ沖野ちゃんうまっ、きっちりダメージ伸ばして置き攻め S アイゼン手向けカウンターヒット、うますぎる。手出して置き攻め手向け中段使って下半身でフォロー、イエスガンフレぶっきらにいく。さあここは難しいかも。多分ダッシュジャンプ DD はやりたくなかったでしょうね。カウンターこれはあるのか。さあ落として置き攻め切り返していく。どうする。ライデンシャウトで逃がった。抜けてくるんです。無敵が長いんです。サプリンが、さあここはちょっと難しいコンボを選択してしまったか。さあ直がしているのを見て強気に投げていく。さあツバイトで チャンスを伺っている。ガードして、やっとこれ立ち外している。単発確認、セムケースから、ユージまだ残る。ターンシール、キャンシール、パフニールガード、足払いガード、様子見して、パフニールヒット、ジャンプ D が待っていた。さあ、トモがマッチポイント。さあ、ここは先ほども見た追いかけての空中投げですね。奥攻めしのげるか。まずは1回通る。ジャンプ K 重ね、ここはボルカ警戒ですね。集団しっかりガードして、ガード硬いですね。さあ、しかしゲージがないのでダウンまではいけない。ボルカ読んでいる。シャガハイは読んでいた。はい、スカリ、ここでバースト、グランド打ってロマキャンぶっきらに行く。ディディパフニール、ここでバースト、バイトマン、はい、セブケロマキャンして、これはまだ終わらなそうだぞ。砕けろキャン、ジャンプ系が刺さる。それ考えるとね、やっぱ前より触れるんじゃないかなという印象ですね。さあ、一旦下がって距離戦を仕掛けるトモレオか。そしてダメージを取っているのはトモ。助け足の攻め、しゃがみ S を払っていく。しゃがみ足ビーク、カロリーゲージ回収、3目ビーク、テクビーク、ここはブルーマッシュが当たる。ビーク食べるしかないぞ。無理やり食べる。ゲージを吐いてゲットアングルから食べて2段ジャンプ裏から消す。ここはバーストケアで多分追撃がしなかったんでしょうか。タッチ系落としているためビーク、これはもうバーストは使いづらい。ダウンしめくりジャンプアイスガードしてエルクが刺さる。ここでバースト、しかし最速でジャンプアイスラが当たる。めくりジャンプアイスラですね。さあ DC が取ってデュエルスジャンプ系シャガハイハイかな。さあ次が落として、ここはバークラス後ろ投げ、位置が入れ替わる様子見。ちょっとアイゼン気にしてますね。エルクダスト D クロマキャン投げ。さあ DC 丁寧に体力を奪っている。さあしかし前ピロスカにこれバーストを吐かせる。さあここからはファーストは気にしなくていい両者。固めて、ライデンこすっている。これはロマキャンもできるので相打ち浮かせてシャガイス。さあ下りブリッツかなり信用してますね。さあここアイゼンケアの下がりどうする。両者キャン投げたのはトモ。ダスワード前飛び牽制は食らえないが遠距離 S が待っていた。さあまずは DC なんだろう、おっさんの剣全然さあ2セット目、ここは人書きにして落としていく。ビーク空対空、位置が入れ替わるが、しかし2打目が当たらないと受け身の時間がそんな長くないですね。さあスカリに落ちる前に書きを取る。いいを設定、空中投げるフォロー。さあ今のしゃがみ S も多分遠目で重ねてたので、もしかしたら相手が当たらないかもしれないですね。ライデン、なるほど、強気に打ってくる。ハイジャンプ集団高ガードしている。暴れるエルクビーク DC がマッシュポイントを勝てばウィナーでトップ8。削りをして固める裏、もう一回しゃがみくらいダメージを稼いで、ここはそうですねバースト使って切り返していく。口ビーク ジャンプ D8000 枚投げる。さあ DC、 ここは円 S、 かなり相手の行動をケアしてますね。エースピーク、エルク、マイピー、暴れ潰し、これはかなりでかいぞ。下段タク、完走できればこれで11。さあこれで11、触れば何か起きるレオ。とにかく呼ばせたくない。これはもう一回もうダメ。ファーストスタイル10カウントで9割固めて、ブリッツが体育、こういうところしっかりしている。サバちゃんで9割危なすぎる。さあ11投げてビーク、これ空弾刺さる。ためビーク、エルク下がってビーク飛び上がり通常投げ。さあ DC がやはりペースを握ってるか、切り返して相手の切り返す。エンエスビーク、エンエスビーク、ラストヒット、ためビーク、ノーマルビークになってしまった。さあ今多分前 P でしょうかね。アーマーになる前に潰されてしまいました。カロリーゲージ空っぽ、ちょっけゲランで崩して、ここはバースト読み出し切り、前ジャンプ固めて固めて固めて、打つのかよ。しかしミスってしまったが空対空 DC 腹ペコで踏ん張る。こういう状況には慣れているか。 DC が取ってデュエル2、画面足チョークが投げ、さあカウンター確認して拾い直してコンボですね。さあエンユスを張るインスピーク、これがやはりきついか。食がぶっ飛ばしたかとして空対空一旦下がる。さあジャンカイビーク苦しいともれを DC 足しかんだ人、ここでバスト、さっき足一旦下がる、下がって愛知捕まってしまった。始まるのか。ジャンプゲートしかもしゃがみくらい、これで11。さあこれには苦笑い。さあ状況よりはともれでしょうか。まあ一人ですね。さあしかしやはりペースは DC が握っている。ダッシュがはいこれはしっかりカウンター大幅リード DC 歩いてさあリビークエルク投げを通すゲージもあるぞ。ライドこれは行くのか。足りない。ダウン1呼んでいる。足ぶっ放して3段表めくって崩して下段倒している。下がってこれはきついか。ビークさあしかしビークあと2発しか撃てない。じゃあはいビーク撃っちゃうの。飛び上がり効かんでフォロー。これがあったのか。さあこれサイドが上が逆になってますね。1P 側が GGP 数の子ですね。はい、ありがとうございます。サシャルクーゲル挟めて下段しゃがみ系からバッケンスバイク。さあこれが通るとレーブン的にはかなり楽な展開になる。ここは5分の14、暗い逃げは許さない。 S バッケン跳ね返ってくるぞ。いるか。なるほどしっかり読んでいる。柵空中投げ、やはりカズノコ空中投げの精度は高い。デッタグルさあ今度は下がったんですがもう関係ないでしょう。ジャンプハイスライプスで倒せる。さあまずはカズノコ っぱその数のこの勝負感ですよね。ここがやはり注目なんじゃないかなと。さあ対して本当にそのギルティギア目を愛してきたこのケダコの動きに注目。立ち上がってボール、ここでバースト、早めに青バースト入っていく。シュメル滑る手ぶれヒリヒリしたと打っていく数の子。さあお互い遠距離戦か触っている。いや一旦離れる。さあカックが取る。さあここは足払いインプルス、ジャンプ P から投げ。さあリードしているのは数の子。さあここはダダッコ期間ですね。さあオーバーヘッドキスタジャンプで回避。さあ追うけだこ、しかし上はしっかり空中投げで落とす。はい、これ危険を察知、危険でフォロー。さあしかしケダコが触る展開がちょっと増えてきたか。数の子は無理をしない。空対空、しかし引っ掛けて沿線がで落とす。ここからセットプレー。そうですね、レイブン空中ダッシュがないのでちょっと逃げづらそうですね。マジか、そこで前ダッシュくぐってくる。もう1回。さあここはゲージを吐いて数の子の攻め、ガードする。あ、時間稼いでましたね。相打ちダウンバースト。さあこれケダコちゃん時間が見えてないですね。かなり集中していたんですが時間を見ていなかった。数の子ゲージを吐きながら時間を使うというかなり落ち着きですね。多分あそこはもうあんまりその崩す気がない、とにかく逃がさない危険でしたね。さあこれは空投げ失敗をオーバーヘッドで潰していったんですが拾えなかった。ジャンプ防止、集団タク。さあかなりダメージを奪っているケダコ。さあガードが硬いのでここ投げを選択。様子にしつつしゃがみエースを打っていく数の子。さあこれ立ち回りボールが当たる。上から踏んで前 B、 しかしこれ地上ガードになっている。さあやはりメイはジャンプが速いですね。沿線がしゃがいス一発で済む。エンスシャガハイ。さあケダコがスローを増やされてしまった。ロマキャンしてため前はいパスがバースト選択。多分ここで使わないと多分2回目が次のラウンド多分使えない可能性もあるので使ってきましたね。さあケダコが1ラウンド取ってデュエル2。さあ位置が入れ替わる。沿線がちょっと漏れているんでしょうか、それとも置いているのか。ケブレヒリヒットガードしている。さあもつれたところは数の子の通常投げ助け。これはあれですね、多分フライ逃げされる可能性。あっとこれはガードしている。ジャンプ防止の立ち系。数の子かなり落ち着いている。さあここは暴れ潰しもここは強気のバックステが多分あれですね、暴れも来るだろうという普通に重ねてきましたね。これで1-1追い込まれたのはケダコ。数の子勝てばビナーズで最終日カック。ここでカックにが取る。クー投げでフォロー置き攻めクラ逃げ。いやしかしダウンを取って下がっていく。前 P カウンター。これはやばいぞ、これはやばいぞ。あるのか、置き攻めが取るとあるぞ。どうしてエスロマキャン、ここは時間稼ぎのロマキャンコンボ。ラストヒット。足払いシャルクゲル固めて、さあ気絶死をおそらく回復したでしょう。さあ追うケダコガンダッシュいるか。ロマキャン中段ガードしている。ジャンプ押し。さあインエス追い張る。シャガイスいるか潰してカク。ここでバースト。さあケダコ捕まえられるか。ジャンプエースカウンター。数の子ウィナーズでトップ8進出。さあ見ていきましょう。 さあ一旦下がる投げに対してちょっと待ってから召喚をする小川。前入った伸びるが当たるマイピー。ここはダメージを取って引きずり下ろすジャンプハイスラー、ジャンプゲット。ここはドリルを読んでクーラを通す味見金の浜。これヒットストップが長い。バーストかなり危ないバーストでした。アモルファスガードしている。さあしかしアモルファスは隙がちょっと少ないか。ロマキャンジャンプアイスラー、まずは投げ。いやドリル読めのクーラーから仕上がってましたね。さあシャガーパンから冬、上から小川が捕まえる。崩してラストクラマにバスト。さあ一旦下がってこの冬に対してどうアプローチするかがやはりザト戦の重要なポイントですね。さあドーナツがまだある。伸びるが当たる。愛を投げてジャンプでいい。紫投げしゃがみ系として味見ハンマーしゃがみ系。わあマジか。これはダウン取ってアモルパス当たる当たんない。さあマイピンこれチビファーストが邪魔をする。さあシャガパン紫黄色ですね。失礼しました。相打ち。さあこのバックジャンプしてる小川。チビファーストが来るのでギャラリースキャンして下からさあ上を飛び越える。さあ固める。下段で崩してドリル。さあガードしてスキャンして遠距離で小川が取り返す。さあこれで11開幕者が入り、これはまずい。パスして分身がいる。手が出せない動き。集団タッグガード足払いまでが立ちけ。さあ毒があるので空出してマジか。集団体育ちょっとしてキャンバーストが通る。愛を空中ガードしてしゃがみけ足払い爆弾下段タグ。うわマジか。愛上げてキズルロスキズルをして小川ガードめった切り。まずは投げ。やはり爆弾コンボがうますぎますね。
私の前に消えてあなただけこのファウストに死にかね
さあ一歩リードしたのは投げファースト。さあ金子が呼び勝っての2セット目。ここはしゃがみエースにバースト空出してジャンプハイスラーは持続なので繋がらなかった。メテオがいる。無心潰して固め直しタッチ系タイプ。ここはダウン重視ですね。集団消してゴマキャンオイルが邪魔をする。しかしギャラに潰して味見空中ぐらい相打ち投げが取っていく。さあやはり受け身から攻撃を出してしまうとファーストの確かにマイピーが非常に強いので一歩勝ちしもしくは相打ちしやすいですね。さあここはドリルに対して前方移動。さあ槍に乗って小川の攻めをやり過ごす。ここは影玉りを消すわけではなくアイテム投げですね。はい投げ漏れ確かに拾えない。ギャラリーキャンしてもう一回キャン。さあコインが当たらず金エスそこはバスト。うわマジか。爆弾どうする。さあ一旦しのいではい投げてキャンジャンプハイスラが待っていた。完璧な試合運び。ここが結構序盤のペースに握るきっかけになったかなと思って、
流れつかまないと結構きついと思ってたんで、
はい。あとあれですね結構早めにバースト入って
そうですね、
大惨事になる前には良かったですね。
ガト戦は結構バースト大事なんで早めに使います。
さあじゃあまあ試合見ていきましょうか。さあザディレイブン対マチャボ回ですね。
ザディさん結構ハイと対戦してるんじゃないですかね。
なるほど。
アインさん身内なんで
はい
やってるんじゃないかな。
チーム組んでましたもんね。
そうですね、やってると思いますね。
さあここはしかし下段角匂わせての
うわ今嫌ですね。うわビレットアングル兼ねてる。
さあインプルス最終段だけ当てて下段ですね。
これきついですね。うわ
いやこれかなりきついますね。
嫌がらせやばいですね。 レイブンダメージはそんなにないんですけど、
はい
やっぱり置き攻めのループで画面端入っちゃうとかなり
いいしながら、
嫌ですね。レッドアングルも結構ケアしながら攻めてくることあるんで、
はい、まあちょっと打ちづらい。
打ちづらいですね。
ここ角固めていくか。
おージャンプエース
急に上げる痛いですね。さあただ追っ手がついてこない。さあオウマチャボ苦しく逆転というか腕つきで
しっかり
何やっても倒せましたね。
投げし系潰してましたね。
さあ逆転勝利、そしてマチャボ選手は、タレント事務所と今
あ、そ
契
っか
約して、はい、トラロックマチャボですね。
トランクマチャボ、
はい
聞き慣れないですね、あんまりね。
そうなんですよ。レイセボいますから
あ、うまい、対空ずらし。
この対決主が結構しゃがみに持続で当たるとつながります。
そのまま繋がっちゃうんで危ないですね。
ここはハルクゲル
大空うまい。
順番選択。サッカーキャンシエル足払い、ここでトングル
ヘッドアングル。
手ブレヒリヒ打ちながら、ここはマチャボーはダメージを取っていく。
あ、うまい。
うますぎ。さあここはハルクゲル置きながら一回下がる。さあ両者ゲージはあるので、まあ、何か当たるとかなり怖いです
は
よね。
い、流れ持っていけますね。これが当たると、この後ですね。
あー
これ
ライ
出して
ドザライ
るかな。
トニング
まだ生きてるけど、
などして、
あ、そうです
3撃です
ね
ね。
コルト
削りですね
使うとゲルトがやっぱりもうロマキャンのフォロー効かなくなっちゃうんで、まあ、削りも怖かったんで、
まずは使わせて、
そうですね。
滅ぼせばいいだけの話です。
結構マチャボさん側が待つかなと思ったんですけど、
は
意外と自分から触りに行ってしっかりターン取ってるかなっていう。
逆にその攻めて動かせる、
攻めてますね。
さあここは NS に開幕、 NS にバースト使う、
あ、これ投げうまいですね。
うまいですね。さあクゲル NS 止め、結構 NS 止めして固め直すんですか。
そうですね。多分ディレイ効くんで、その後いろんな技に匂わせて、
まあもう一回地上で固
はい、
めよう
違うガトリングに行くっていうのは結構ザディさんやってますね。
なるほど。結構その NS 止めすると、まあ、ドフリっちゃドフリなんですけどね。
はい、まあ、やっぱりディレイで無理やりごまかせるのがやっぱりギルティギアのこうガトリングの読み合いな感じなんで、
はい
それをうまく使ってます
まあうまく使ってる。
ねはい。
さあここは下段卓を厚めに使っていく NS 社会などスマッシュボー単発確認、まあ、ちょっと押して端に近づけていく。さあさっきこんな感じの展開から逆転しましたからね。
立ち回りやっぱ戻ると強いですよね。
さあここは両者キャン
うまく逃げて、
飛んで
うわうまい。
ブリッツ、
ああいう技が間に合わないときにブリッツ単発とかで切り返しされるとかなり嫌なんですよね。まあああいうところでタイミングずらしづらいんで、
はい
攻める側もかなり嫌ですね。
マチャボまた追いついてきましたね。ガードして使い分けがうまいですね。さあ先出し
あー、空投げ、
空投げ
うまいですね。ジャンプハイ出してなかったんじゃないかな今。
今日うまかったですね。
ねうまかった
かなり地上投げのうやむやな展開しないんで、
そう、そ
無
こから
理せず一回飛ぶっていうのはす
そ
ごくいい
こからさらに
判断でしたね。
違ううやむやな感じになってたんで、
はい、
危なかったですね。
あそこ投げようとして投げ返されてっていう展開ありますからね。
そうなんですよね。
空投げしなかったら。さあブリッツ、
ブリッツ、
しかも多分これ相手のゲージミスマっぽいですね。
あー
バック
なるほど
して3-1端の固め、
スタイッチがあるせいで、
はい
生身で走って回が触れてますね。ゲージ温存してる。
横押しが
横押しやっぱ強いんでプレッシャーうまく使ってますね。
さあこれライド当たっているロマンキャン、ここは倒しきれないが、
はい
ダメージ
お早い
砕く。さあマチャボが立ったところで 1-1、
これいい位置ですね。
これでいいですね。
はい、
さあ追い込まれたザディ、ここは前ダッシュ、
わうまい
前飛び、ただちょっと反転切られましたね。
はい、ああいうとこでディッパー出さないっていうのはやっぱりちゃんと見てますよね。
安心してないですね、当たった時も。
うん、
さあここは場所がないのでコンボを決めていく。さあザディが落として、まあ、スノー不要、シャルクゲルインプルス、さあここはゴールドと溜めていく。
これ当たると痛いですね。
そうですね。
おお、しゃがみ入って
しかしちゃんと確認している。3で挟んでゲッタングル
タングル。
飛んでダウン
あ、
奪えず、
ちょっと繋がんなかったかな。
受けに前受けに来るわけですね。手段だけガードしてチャージ、
うわ、出てないけど、まあ攻めれますね。
いやかなり安定感ありますね。
あこういうの
あ
さばくのがうまいな。
なるほど。
今ジャンキャンして角で触りたいところしっかり